Imagine a life where you wake up each day with the power to choose your path, unbound by financial constraints. This vision is the true essence of wealth, a concept far deeper than mere money or social status. While money can buy comforts and social standing can bring respect, it is wealth that unlocks the ultimate treasure, freedom. Freedom, however, comes in many shapes and sizes, each offering a unique form of liberation. Today, we will explore how wealth serves as the key to various freedoms, transforming lives in profound and meaningful ways. As we go through them, think about the type of freedom you're striving for. Tell me in the comments what your ultimate goal is for becoming rich. I like to read all the comments and will try to reply to all of them. Thank you for doing that. Now listen closely, because here we go. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly glide through financial challenges while others struggle tirelessly despite earning a decent income? The secret lies in understanding the stark difference between money and wealth. Money is the paycheck you receive for your labor, bound by the hours you put in. Wealth, on the other hand, is the financial growth that happens independently of your daily grind. Imagine earning even while you sleep, or taking a sick day without worrying about the bills piling up. This is the power of wealth, which even high earners can lack if they're not building it wisely. Consider this: can money alone buy happiness? The debate rages on, but one thing is clear: insufficient money certainly brings misery. Financial stress permeates our lives, making comfort and peace seem like distant dreams. Most people endure decades of hard work, juggling multiple jobs, only to hope their savings last through their retirement. Sadly, many end up burdened with debt, leaving a legacy of financial struggle for their children. True wealth can break this cycle, providing the security and peace of mind that mere money cannot. Take your home, for example. When you're paying the mortgage and utilities, it's a financial responsibility, not wealth. But what if you rented it out and let someone else cover those expenses? Suddenly, that home transforms from a liability into an asset. Wealth is built from assets that generate income on their own. This principle is timeless. In the past, owning livestock was a measure of wealth because animals provided milk, meat, and products to sell. Today, the fundamentals remain. Wealth is about acquiring value-generating assets that address our basic needs, like food and shelter, while freeing us from financial strain. True freedom begins when your wealth generates enough income to cover your basic needs, like food and shelter. Imagine reaching a point where you don't worry about the essentials and can even extend this security to your entire family, making the future financially predictable. It's hard to focus on personal growth or mental well-being if your children are hungry. Wealth's primary purpose is to eliminate money problems, ensuring that you can confidently face tomorrow without financial anxiety. This foundation then unlocks another critical freedom: the freedom to experiment, to try, and to fail. Think about it. How many times can you afford to fail and still come out unscathed? Wealth provides the cushion to take risks, combining financial resources, timing, and mental resilience. A young person in their early 20s with few responsibilities might have the flexibility to embark on several ventures and fail multiple times without severe consequences. But what about someone in their 40s with a family relying on their income? Quitting a stable job to pursue a risky startup for several years without pay is often an untenable option. This is where the inherent advantage of coming from a wealthy family comes into play. While it's easy to criticize those born into privilege, the truth is, we all desire the same opportunities for our children, to equip them with the best resources to realize their potential. In essence, wealth grants the freedom to take calculated risks, to pursue dreams, and to fail without catastrophic repercussions. This freedom not only allows individuals to strive for personal success, but also ensures that their loved ones are protected from financial instability. It is this security that makes the pursuit of wealth a meaningful endeavor, transcending the mere accumulation of money. Imagine having the privilege to pursue your passions without the fear of financial ruin. Perhaps you spent a decade building a successful company, amassing wealth along the way. Now, you want to dive into painting or filmmaking, interests you've always held dear. Thanks to your wealth, you can afford to spend the next 10 years exploring these passions. Even if they don't turn into profitable ventures, your financial security remains intact. There's a wise saying attributed to Nassim Nicholas Taleb: if you want to be a philosopher king, first become the king and then the philosopher, not the other way around. Wealth provides the safety net to experiment with such pursuits. The true purpose of wealth is to give you the freedom to explore your interests, unrestricted by financial pressures. We are complex beings, often squeezed into narrow roles by societal demands for efficiency and productivity. This brings us to another crucial freedom that wealth offers: the freedom to explore. Society pressures us to choose our life's path at a very young age. Remember when adults would ask, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Many of us end up living lives shaped by others' expectations rather than our own choices. Most people never discover their true selves because they can't afford the luxury of exploration. We don't learn what makes us happy because we're too busy surviving to experiment with different paths. To find your true calling, you need the freedom to try various things and see what resonates with you. Interests evolve over time, and what captivates you now might change in the future. Wealth allows you to embrace this natural evolution, fostering growth and personal fulfillment. One of the most profound purposes of wealth is that it grants you the luxury to explore and better understand both yourself and the world around you. The more you delve into this exploration, the more you become an integral part of the world you're helping to shape. Imagine discovering a passion or interest so captivating that it could fascinate you for the next decade, something you haven't encountered yet simply because you haven't had the chance to explore deeply enough. Many of us sense that there's something incredible out there waiting for us, an unknown realm we yearn to uncover. Wealth provides the means to venture into this unknown, unlocking new passions and experiences that enrich our lives. Next, we delve into the freedom to pursue passions. This type of freedom is fascinating because it's not driven by monetary gain. Most people don't go fishing to make money. You don't play video games, build ships in a bottle, or spend time with your pet for profit. You do these things because they bring you joy. Passions require money, and money requires time to earn. This reveals the true underlying purpose of wealth, creating time for activities you want to do rather than those you have to do. True wealth lies in the ability to choose how you spend your time. While passions aren't necessary for survival, they are essential for a life well lived, which is why so many people fall short. Now we explore the freedom from self and society. You likely recognize that little voice in your head, constantly nudging you in one direction or another. Although it seems to come from within, it's not really your own words, is it? It's the voice of everyone you've met, the voice of society. It urges you to get a safe job, settle down, and fit in, even though you haven't fully shaped your true self yet. Society tends to mold people by squeezing them into the nearest available space, which is why many people's lives revolve around their immediate surroundings. You probably met your partner within a 30-minute radius of where you live, found your job in the same area, and now own a mediocre apartment nearby because it suits your current lifestyle. But there's your true self, the one you'd become if every door were open. Then there's the identity shaped by what you think society expects. Wealth allows you to distance yourself from that pestering voice, to make peace with your mind and free yourself from the worries it brings. True wealth means you don't feel the need to impress others or pretend for the sake of status. It allows you to be content with who you are and change what you're not happy with. Our identities should be in constant flux. We aren't puzzle pieces meant to fit into specific gaps in someone else's picture forever. We're more like colors filling a canvas. The purpose of wealth is to let you become the painter, using those colors however you wish, without needing anyone's approval, simply for the joy of creating your masterpiece. So, are you doing everything you can to build wealth and claim your freedom? There are ways to step it up a notch. For that, click on this video right here and learn how to build wealth from nothing. Go to this video now and let's build big money.